Hey there YouTube, it's Zweihorne, and today I'm coming at you with another beer review, this time of Mercynary Double IPA from Odell Brewing Company. I really enjoyed Odell's single IPA and knew that I had to try their double IPA just to see how I compared. I got this beer for $2.69 before tax, and I've had it a couple times before. It makes the 4-pack just under 12 bucks, which is still fairly expensive for beer, but for a double IPA, it's pretty much standard, I would say. Mercenary clocks in at 9.3% alcohol by volume and pours beautifully. So you can see about a finger and a half, maybe a fat finger of head, and not quite as dark as some of the maltier IPAs, kind of like maybe like Dogfish Head 90 Minute or maybe Mission's Double IPA pours a little bit darker than this, but it's still got that golden hazy color that I do like to see in a beer. Head is nice and frothy, and it's quiet, which, if you have a quiet head, it generally means that it's not going anywhere. It's not dissipating too much, which is a good thing. It means it's sticking around. As far as aroma, there's some very subdued hoppy notes to it. There are floral notes, but it's rather, you kind of have to go looking for them. Like, they're there, but at the same time they are rather diminutive, which I guess it's just a subtler approach to the hop aroma. On the first taste, it really reminds me of Odell's single IPA, but then it rapidly develops into something completely of its own. It's completely own beast. It is very intense. It has a lot of flavor going on. It's interesting because I was going to describe when that hoppy bitter flavor goes and then when the malt comes in, but it's almost as if it flip-flopped. So the head is rather substantial, and I think that's where a lot of the extra hoppy flavor was coming from. So this intensely, tart flavor of these strong hops, I think, was just amplified by the fact that there was a decent head on it. And there's also this element of sweet malt that goes into it too, but not so much as, like I was saying before, not so much malt as like a Dogfish Head 90 Minute or a Mission Double IPA, which I've done reviews on both of them. If they're not up now, they will be eventually. My point is, this is not an IPA that has been balanced with a ridiculous amount of, say, malt. This is still a celebration of hops. So this is definitely a very hoppy beer, something that you will like if you like the taste of hops, if you like that super extreme tart flavor that actually has multiple levels of that sort of tart hoppiness to it. This is one that I would be aware of if you do like that kind of thing, and I would be aware of if you don't like hoppy flavor. This is not something to jump into. You don't want to get into double IPAs and these rather expensive beers if you aren't sure that you like them. That's one of the reasons that if I see a company that has, you know, single and double IPAs, I will almost always buy the single IPA to kind of gauge the level of skill and level of care that it's been made with, to see if I'm going to like it. And then, only then, if I do enjoy it, will I move on and go ahead and you know, sample their double IPA. In this case, Mercenary, Odell's double IPA, I really enjoy it. It's a fine mix between a bunch of hops with a little bit of that malt backbone that you can still find if you're looking for it. So there is that sweet flavor in it, but you have to kind of go looking for it. Beautiful beer, lacing all the way to the top. That matters to me for some reason. But rambling on, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know if you've tried Mercenary down below. Down below in the comments. And besides that, I will see you guys later.